Okay, part 3. We're trying to make it to the major leagues. We're trying to make it and win a World Series. We have a high school national championship. We have a college national championship with Texas Christian University, TCU, my 3rd year. And I got drafted by the Rockies, which was really nice because they have a very weak bullpen. And I think that I can establish myself early in my career in that bullpen, and then as I get better, we're going to get better as a team, and then hopefully I can get the triple crown. I can get all 3 championships at all 3 levels. I want to get a championship for the Rockies. That would be crazy. Everybody thinks the Rockies are terrible, so that would be, what an accomplishment that would be. Let's do some bullpen practice. Like that slider control. I like to work on my slider and my fastball probably more than anything else. I gotta be careful because I love throwing that changeup, but it's the thing about it is it's just that changeup gets knocked out of the park, and my other pitches don't really get knocked out of the park. But that changeup is pretty good sometimes too. I don't know. If I just stick with my fastball and my slider.
Kyle Winkeler. With this being a save opportunity, not much of a surprise that they're turning to the closer here.
Yeah, I'm 5 for 5 in opportunities.
And now
to
it's
save.
going to be
What are we dealing with? We got a 2. We got a 2-0. A 2-0. Okay.
That one fouled off.
Okay.
Drops it down the third baseline.
Go, go, go.
And he beats it out. It's a bunt single to start the inning.
Wow, he bunted that. He is
stepping to the
that
plate for Tacoma,
fast.
Simon Taylor.
That's crazy. You don't see that every day.
Swing and a high fly to left. It's carrying.
Oh.
Yeah, here we go. Relay,
Out number 1 on the grab. Digging in for the Rainiers, Rowdy Tellez. Corner infielders guard the lines. They're trying to keep extra bases at bay. Good job to let the low one go there.
No strike.
Drop that changeup.
2-0.
Oh, it's in the
dirt, but blocked. Runner stays where he is, but the count now 2-0.
Why don't we...
Fouled off. He was late.
I'm a little off right now.
Tying run waits at the plate. Ground ball to the right side. Fires to second for 1. Back to first, not in time. Cade Marlowe digs in now. Sky to left, and this should do it.
Is that it?
This one is over.
Whew.
Winkeler with some outstanding relief work in the win. Didn't allow any runs and got the save. He gave them a textbook performance out of the pen, and shutdown relief like this is always valuable. Nice job to help them get the W.
6 opportunities, 6 saves.
So they turn to their closer, Kyle Winkeler. Save opportunity right here. Here's the left fielder, Lázaro Montes.
I like seeing that we're up on the Rainiers yet again. We're going to win a series, maybe? This guy's 2 for 3 today. Ooh.
Seems like that was just
wow,
a good bit of
thank
framing
you,
right there. Stole a
we
strike.
are going to have a good relationship today, umpire.
On the ground to third, Shunk.
Boom.
Gets it to first.
He's out.
Leadoff hitter retired here in the 9th.
Love
He's
it.
2
That
outs
slider.
away.
So
And now
good.
the first baseman, Hogan Windish. That's a slider for a strike. In the air to center.
Pop.
Got it. And here's the catcher, Blake Hunt. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Fastball for a strike.
ball.
Oh.
1 ball, 1 strike.
They're down to their final strike of the game. He
ball,
must have been
2
sitting on
strikes.
something off speed. This one along the left field line. Fair ball.
Dang it. Fair. Dang it.
He really showed some great fight right there. They were down to their last strike, and he still came
Ball
through with
1.
a hit to keep them alive. Young, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
1-1 pitch fouled away. The Rainiers with the tying run at the dish. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Strike 3, got him swinging. And that's the ball game.
Thank you.
Winkler had a strong showing in relief in the win.
7
Didn't allow any
opportunities,
runs and
7
got the save.
saves.
The best relievers come out of the pen with focus and resolve, and they get the job done. That's exactly what he did for him in this win.
Number 16 prospect in baseball. Interesting. Oh, I unlocked the perk called Hot Shot. We'll have to see what that is.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Kyle Winkeler. On to try and lock this thing up. Coming up to the dish for Tacoma, Cade Marlowe.
The right fielder, Cade Marlowe.
And a good fastball to start off. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Takes a strike.
Wow.
0-2.
Got the swinging strikeout.
Boom!
And the leadoff batter set
Thank
down
you.
here in the
It's
ninth.
actually 2 strikeouts in a row
Now the
for
left
me.
fielder, Lazaro Montes.
99, Lazaro Montes.
1-0.
Ball.
That's a line shot for a base hit. So they get a runner on with a 1-out single. Hogan Windish now at the plate, 1 for 3. Swing and a liner into right field. 2 down.
Wow, great play. Great play.
No justice in this game. None at all. He was all
Wow.
over that pitch, but might have been better off with a little blooper. Frustrating outcome, but a great swing. This one's hammered to left center. Well struck. That one's back there. Out of here. Wastes no time on this one. 7th homer of the year. It's 5-4. That swing really changes the tenor of this ball game. You can feel the energy shifting in both dugouts. Now a chance for Ryland Thomas. Well struck, right field. And pretty deep again. Gone! They're going
Wow.
crazy in the
They
dugout.
just
And
slammed me. Oh my god.
so out of the
Wow.
pen comes the right-hander,
Holy
Dugan
crap.
Darnell.
I'm sorry,
0.
guys. I am so sorry. Wow. Okay. I don't even know. I don't even know what to say. That was crazy. They got me. Yeah, -11. I understand. I understand, guys. I'm so sorry that I blew that. I don't even know what to say. I don't know what happened. Blew that game for us. I'm so sorry, guys. I mean, we're bad anyway, but still, that sucks. Damn, they smacked those homers on me. What is hot shot? Man, that was crazy. I don't even know how that happened. I didn't throw any different than I normally do.
So they turn to their closer, Kyle Winkeler. With this being a save opportunity, not much of a surprise that they're turning to the closer.
Man, that
Here's the
just
third baseman, CJ
destroyed my
Alexander,
ERA.
1 for 3. Can't alter the approach here at the plate, not really known for a ton of pop. You shouldn't try to win it all at once, just get on base and set the table for the hitters behind you. And the strike zone swells in size. On the ground to the left. And they get the leadoff batter in the 10th. Couple of pitches, a quick out, that'll work. Now coming up to the dish for Las Vegas, TJ Schofield Sam. Way
Counts
outside.
1-0.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Grounds this one to the right side, but that rolls foul. Power approach on the mound here. Nothing but fastballs in this AB. And a swing and a miss. Only 1 out remaining. So down to their final out of this one. Brian Buelvas trying to
1-0.
deliver as the hero. In the dirt but blocked. And a fine job keeping it close right there. The 1-0 pitch. Rips one to right. Pulls up, and that's in there for a knock. Fires to the plate. Tag out, and that is the ball game. Winkler with an excellent effort in relief en route to the win. Didn't allow any runs and got the save. That was a really nice performance out of the pen. Attacked hitters and didn't beat himself. Great job to usher them to the win.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Here comes the closer in the 9th,
Man,
Kyle Winkeler.
I'm so not ready
aiming
for
to lock down
the
the
majors
game.
yet, but I'm
Digging
getting
in
there.
for the Aviators, Daniel Susak. Foul ball there. Inside,
off the
just
plate.
missed.
Two balls, 1 strike.
Ground ball, right side. 1 away.
He's out.
He's 2 outs away. Next up for the Aviators, number 3. Swing lifted to left field. Thompson. 2 down. Stepping to the plate for Las Vegas, Colby Thomas. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Line drive to right. Gets under it for the out, and that's your ball game. Winkler with some outstanding relief work in the win. Pitched a clean inning for the save. Lockdown relief out of the pen. Exactly. On the mound now, Kyle Winkeler.
Number 88, Kyle Winkeler.
And here's the first baseman, Gavin Sheets.
The first baseman, Gavin Sheets.
Bowling.
This one hammered, and it's got the distance for sure. No doubter, and they take the lead late. That's a good job to adjust to the inside fastball there. He may have been hunting something on the outer half, but he kept the hands in and blasted that one out for the round tripper. Now at the dish, Brennan Valenzuela. One-run game here in the top of the 9th inning. In the air, out towards right center, Kalaz on the move to the gap. Hauls it in, there's one away. So digging in, Joshua Mears.
Ball. 1-0.
1-0 and an appeal to first. And James Kingsley says the bat came around. One down, base is empty here in the 9th. Liner caught at second. One of those plays that just goes to show that not everything is within your control on the baseball field. Batter did everything right and still didn't get the hit. Sometimes that's how it goes. Acuna stands in now and watches strike one. Swing and a miss, late cut there. He reached back and blew the high heat by him. Batter didn't have much of a chance to catch up to that. Ball one there. 2 outs, base is empty. Way inside, and that hits the batter. Well, it was a 2-strike count, but a hit by pitch puts the runner aboard. And now the right fielder. He's 0 for 3 so far, grounding out 3 times. Inside corner at the knees, that's a strike. Good fastball placement. 1 run in the inning so far. Here in the top of the 9th. Swing, drive, forget it. Long home run to right.
What? I was playing so good.
Made them pay for that one, and they add on. It's 3-0.
Man.
It's never a bad thing adding some insurance runs, and that home run helped.
Dang, man.
They turn things over to the southpaw, Jeff Criswell. A shot at save number 1 this.
Now pitching for the Isotopes.
All set to start the 9th inning in this one. And now, Gavin Sheets. Line drive, should be extra bases.
What in the
Around
heck?
first, hustling for 2. It's a double, 3-hit ball game.
All my stuff was working when I first
He's put
got
together
up
a
here.
really excellent
No, it's
game with the
not.
bat. Got out in front, but didn't allow the wrists to yank that one into foul ground. That's a good example of extending through the swing and following through to line that pitch into the outfield for a hit. Now a pivotal at bat in this ball game. Now here's the 0-2. Tries to check the swing. Now we look to third. No swing. The next offering misses. 2-2. Fights that one off. We'll reset and do it again. Out to short. Torres. And now 1 out. Joshua Mears now at the plate.
Strike. 0-1. 1.
One out with a runner at second. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Next
That's the
pitch
ball.
misses. It's 2-2. And foul ball. This pitch misses. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. Runner at second here and 1 away. Called out on strikes. Only 1 out remaining. Cole Roederer, the next to hit. This one is in there. Strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
They're down to their final strike of the game. Looking at 2 straight pitches and now down 0-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And that's the ball game.
Thank you. Thank you very
Winkler
much.
notches his 10th save of the season. He's proving to be a reliable arm out of the bullpen, and it shows that the coaching staff trusts him that he's got 10 saves this year.
It's like, what happened that one time you didn't get the save? Don't look at it. Don't look at the film. It's not good. It's like, what happens when it doesn't go well for you? It's really bad. And it starts with the first
Here
batter.
comes the
It's like, it's
closer in the
almost,
ninth,
it's immediate.
Kyle Winkeler, coming into a game trailing by a small margin, and so his job will be to keep it within reach for the offense. Now the left fielder, Cole Roederer, 1 for 3. Line drive to center.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
No trouble
Yes!
here,
Okay,
puts it
that's
away
one.
for the
That's
out.
one.
There's 1 down. Next up for the
no, they have the
Chihuahuas,
lead.
Francisco
They have a
Acuna.
save opportunity.
Strike.
That's not a pitch you want to swing at early in the count. Most likely you'll just roll over it. If you have 2 strikes on you, that's different, of course. Now here's the 0-2. And that's ripped into right. And that's just foul. 1 down. Base is empty here in the 9th. Breaking ball inside.
1 and 2.
Ground ball to first. Steps on first for the out. Coming up to the dish for El Paso, Kai Murphy. Fouled off left side. 0-1, here's the pitch.
That's a ball. That's the ball.
2 down and nobody aboard. Here in the top of the 9th. Slider misses away. That's great discipline at the dish. He fell behind 0-1, then didn't overextend or get greedy. Now he's got a favorable count on 3-1.
I rarely walk.
Stepping to the plate for El Paso, Nico Goodrum. Significant opportunity now with a good runner on first and 2 away. A big secondary lead can turn. That ends the inning, so we'll take a break. Runner at third, 2 away. Austin Nola digs in now. Skied to left, and this should do it. Settles under it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Lockdown relief out of the pen, exactly what they're counting on him to deliver.
Man, that one game destroyed my ERA. It's so bad. Earned runs against. It was at like 1 something, and now it's like 3 something. So.
Here comes the closer in the 9th, Kyle Winkeler, aiming to lock down the game and pick up the save. Figueroa in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1's the count.
Puts this one in the air down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. The left-handed batter waits. Swing lifts it to shallow left field. Hinchman. And there's one down. The batter now, the center fielder, number 23. A little too slow on that heater. He might have been expecting something off speed. Comes up empty, strike 2. He must have been sitting on something off speed.
2 strikes.
That one's socked to left field. It's got a chance. It's off the wall. They still haven't tracked it down as he rounds second base. Reaches third. Have a game. That's 4 hits on the day. Some excellent swings for him in this game as he notches extra base hit number 2. Hard to complain about the result when you smack one off the wall like that, even if you maybe wanted it to carry over the fence. This next at-bat looms very large. This patient approach he's showing is part of why he's been so hot lately. He's forcing pitchers to come to areas where he can do damage. We're in the bottom of the 9th inning. One away with a runner at third. And that's in for a strike. That slider really locked the hitter up. Nice job on the mound to tunnel it well and make the decision hard. And ball 4.
Dang it.
2 aboard. And now, Alan Trejo.
Alan Trejo.
This one is labeled. It's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Runner around third. Also crosses the plate. Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs. Great swing. Everything right on time. He squared it up really well. No surprise it turned into a double. This next at-bat is going to be critical. And the tying run at second. Foul ball there. 0-2, and the delivery. Swing and a drive. That one's back there. In the air to make the catch.
Oh, he caught it!
Tags up from second, heads to third. It takes a lot of guts to take on the wall at any time, but especially in a high-leverage situation like this. Gotta say, he showed some excellent focus to make the catch and maintain control through contact with the wall. Harris, in the box now, takes strike 1. Close, but ruled a ball. I was certain that was a strike. Not my call, though. Trying to keep him alive here in the bottom of the 9th. And there's a ball. Spoils that one. It remains 2-2. A frozen rope.
Got it.
And that's the ball game.
Yes!
Certainly some things to tighten up in his next
11
side session.
saves.
He got roughed up a little bit, though they were able to get the win in the end. So they turn to their closer, Kyle Winkeler. It has been a rough go at times this season. He's given up more than a hit per inning, so he's definitely hoping for better in this outing. Martirano in the box now takes strike one.
Ball, that's outside.
Hira takes it to first for the out. And he should be feeling good after getting that first batter in this high leverage spot. Now he can attack with even more confidence. The first baseman up to bat next, lays off for a ball. And that one fouled off. On the ground to the left, and it's just foul. That was close. A little inside conscious now, and maybe the pitcher will target the outer half of the plate. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Now batting, center fielder.
Stepping to the plate for Round Rock, Alejandro Osuna, 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. That's a hittable pitch, but not what he was looking for. Early in the count, it's okay to take that. Swinging a rocket, high, deep. This one's gonna go out of here. Ball game.
Man, they've been hitting so many home runs on me today.
3-2.
Man. If I'm not careful, they're gonna send me back down to the yard dogs. I gotta be careful. Man. Oh my god, they chose me? Well. We are pretty bad. And I do have a lot of saves for save opportunities. That percentage is great. I am clutch. Although I have been letting in a lot of homers. That's 3 games now that oh my gosh, no, I'm good. But that's the thing, hey, I'm a kid. I'm a rookie. You know, I'm bound to make these kinds of mistakes. I'm trying to act like I'm trying to, like, make the major leagues in my first year. That's still my goal, but I need to relax.
Here comes the closer in the 9th, Kyle Winkeler.
Wow,
no such thing
they're
as an
bringing me
easy save, but
in.
he's got the right approach and attitude to thrive in these moments.
Oh my god, are we in Mexico? That's so
And
awesome.
now the DH, Tristan English, 1 for 2.
So cool. Love playing in AAA, man. Playing in New Mexico. We're having this game out here in Mexico. This is so nice. I'm gonna go ride some horses after this game.
That one misses,
Oof.
and that's ball 1.
Just an all-star game.
In the air, out towards right center.
Oh.
And there's one down.
Hey.
He's 2 outs away. Now the left fielder, A.J. Vukovic, 1 for 3. And that one fouled off.
Oh, Book.
Out to center. This one pretty far back. Hauls it in, 2 away. Not a lot of minor league outfielders can make that play, but he's showing he's got the goods. A center field prospect like this is valuable to any organization. Robinson in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Not a great showing from their offense so far. One of these hitters has to find a way to spark something. Sharp grounder into the
Oh,
outfield
there you
for a
go.
hit.
They got a hit. They got a hit.
And that is going to bring the tying run to the plate. It's been a tough run at the plate for him lately. He needed that base hit. Might have wanted more launch. Soft contact in the air. Makes the play.
Oh.
That is out number 3. Winkler with some
Whoa.
outstanding relief
In
work in the
Mexico,
win. Didn't allow any
Isotopes.
runs and got the save.
Yeah.
That was a really nice performance out of the pen. Attacked hitters and didn't beat himself.
Where's his Day
Great
of
job
the
to
Dead or
usher them to the win.
So
So they turn to their closer. Stepping in, Christian Robinson. Corner infielders guard the lines. They're trying to keep extra bases at bay.
Oof, okay. No margin for error. Florida? Carolina? What are we talking about?
Makes the catch. One
Oh!
down.
What a catch!
Didn't get the hit,
Way
but
to
that
go,
swing
first
tells you
baseman.
how well he's seeing the ball. Great contact, solid line drive. Just didn't work out that time. One down. Base is empty here in the ninth.
I guess we could.
In for a strike. And the count is 0-2. That one is foul. We'll see another. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Spoils the 2-strike offering. Another coming up. One-run game here in the top of the ninth inning. Ground ball to second. Dives, but it kicks off the glove. And the throw takes too long to develop. And the defense comes away with nothing. So up next, Ivan Melendez. Already a homer for him in this one. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. It's
That's the
ball
ball.
one. A little inside conscious now, and maybe the pitcher will target the outer half of the plate. Got the batter swinging. It's a strikeout. 2 down. So it's their last chance of the ball game. Wide to center, and that ought to do it.
I got it.
The catch is made to end it. Winkler with a fantastic bit of relief work in the win. Didn't allow any runs and got the save. He gave them a...
Hey, I appreciate the honesty, coach.
Here comes the closer. So digging in, Matthew Lugo, 1 for 3.
Winkler.
Right through there for a strike. Great job out of the pen
0-2
spotting
now.
pitches down and away like that. Even if the batter gets the head of the bat there, it's hard for him to do much damage. Swings through it for the K. Leadoff hitter retired here in the 9th. Anthony Mulrine getting ready to hit. 0 for 3, 2 strikeouts and a flyout.
Ball, that's outside.
The Bees with plenty of ground to make up here in the last half of the 9th. Swing lifted to left field. Hinchman gets under it. 2 down. And now the shortstop, Denzer Guzman.
Hey! 0-1.
Off the
Ball
plate
inside.
And the count is 1-1. Swing and a ball popped up. Kokoska has a beat on it. That is the ball game.
Woo!
He gave them a textbook performance out of the pen, and shutdown relief like this is always valuable. Nice job to help them get the W. So they bring on their closer in the 8th, Kyle Winkeler, giving up a few too many hits so far this season. This call to the bullpen is brought to you by Mid-South Electronic Credit Union. You can bank on them with your business.
Blakely.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Gut check time for him on the mound. I'm interested to see how he handles this situation. Late on that fastball. The
I got
Bees
1 ball, 1 strike.
with the go-ahead run in the batter's box.
Hey.
Inside corner for a strike. Power
ball,
approach on the
2
mound
strikes.
here. Nothing but fast. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And that... Bottom of the inning. And now the DH, Kyron Paris. This offense is looking a bit stagnant right now. They need to shake it off and get something going. Popped up. And that goes foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Try to get him chasing on the changeup. That changeup just missed. I'm not sure how he took that with 2 strikes. This one's hammered to left center. Well struck. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double. Really nice bit of hitting there. He put a real charge into that ball. Very nearly had a homer. But he can be proud of that automatic double anyway. Stepping in, Miles Emerson. And the tying run's at the plate. Late swing fouled it off. We're in the bottom of the 9th inning. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And a swing and a miss. Not what the offense was looking for after a leadoff double, the strikeout, and 1 away now. Here's the third baseman, Matthew Lugo. That one pushed foul. Tying run waits at the plate. Just
Oh, that's
missing
inside.
there. Impeccable discipline to lay off of that one. Wow. Fly ball, right field. And there are 2 down. Some good fundamentals from the infielder as he ranged back on that play. You can lose track of where you are and start worrying that you're going to collide with the outfielder. Nice catch. The Bees with the tying run at the dish. Fastball in for a strike. That's a mistake letting that fastball go down the pipe. He's got to recover quickly if he wants to get something out of this AB. mark
ball
there. Ball 2. I know it turned out to be a
down.
ball, but it very well could have been strike 3 to end. Struck the batter
Boom.
out looking.
Let's go.
And that's the ball game. The Isotopes claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense. Winkler with a fantastic bit of relief work in the win. Tallied 3 punchouts and earned the save. That was a really nice performance out of the pen. Attacked hitters and didn't beat himself. Great job to usher them to the win.
Is everything okay? He's wondering too. You okay?
Jesse, yeah, Jesse was confirming it, the address.
Who? What? Who is?
Holly Daniel.
Oh, that's so fun.
Hallie.
Oh, that's fun for them. What? And I think we should take a look at the perks because I think we finally had found one worth investing in. That one, like. I like that one a little bit. I like that one too. That one's cool though. I like those colors.
All set to start. Well, it's a one-run ball game. At the plate, Marco Luciano. Late on that fastball. Challenge fastball to start the AB, and the batter clearly not ready for it. The pitcher shouldn't give him anything off speed in this spot. Left field. One up, one down. He's 2 outs away. Digging in for the River Cats, James Tibbs III.
That's a ball. 1-0.
On the corner for a strike. And the count even 1-1. Close but ruled a ball. I was certain that was a strike. Not my call, though. Next offering is upstairs. One-run game here in the top of the 9th inning. Fouled off left side. And the tying run is aboard.
Dang it.
Tom Murphy digs in now, 1 for 3. That one finds the zone. Smart to lay off that one. Most likely outcome would have been a double play ball. This one hammered, and it's got the distance for sure. No doubter, and they take the lead
Dang
late.
it. Man.
That should
There
fire up the
goes.
dugout. A 2-run blast.
All that because I couldn't get the guy.
Back
Man.
now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th, Zach Agnos. This makes 50 appearances for him on the year, a significant workload. Ripped on the ground to second, and that's the ball game.
Dang it.
They're going to need better
Sorry,
from him
guys,
going
I
forward.
blew
He
it
was
again.
not.
Man.
So the closer summoned. Now the third baseman, Alex Pinellas, 1 for 3. Here's a grounder up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off the glove. No throw. And they catch a break as they get a base runner at first. So digging in, Bryce Eldridge. Corner infielders guard the lines. They're trying to keep extra bases at bay.
Inside.
The River Cats with the tying run at the dish. And this one lifted to left. It's pretty deep. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Brett Auerbach getting ready to hit.
Ball one.
Good job to let the low one go there.
Ball one, no strike.
Pinellas stands at first with one away. Out to short. Carreras. Off balance speed. There's one. And a double play to end it. Winkler with some outstanding relief work in the win. Pitched a clean inning for the save. Here comes the close. Here's the second baseman, Brett Auerbach. Ground ball up the middle, through for a base hit. The tying run is aboard. That's the kind of hit the rest of the team will really appreciate. Clutch AB. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't exactly square it up, but that's a good approach paying off. Fly ball down the line, and that drops foul. Wouldn't be surprised to see the runner break from first, trying to stay out of the double play. Puts this one in the air down the line, and that's a foul ball. The crowd's standing now in a one-run game in the 9th inning. Swing and a miss for the strikeout, and there's one away. Zach Morgan will hit next. The 0-1. Gets a piece, stays alive. A little inside conscious now, and maybe the pitcher will target the outer half of the plate. Got the batter swinging, it's a strikeout. Only one
2 in a
out
row.
remaining. So it's their last chance of the ball game. Hit to the left side, this should be it. Carreras.
Come on.
On to first, ball game.
Yes. That's another one.
Winkler
runs.
with a fantastic bit of relief work in the win. Didn't allow any runs and got the save. That was a really nice performance out of the pen. Attacked hitters and didn't.
What are you doing? You're all progressive. Unlocked a new perk. Pulse Plunder. Pounder. Gain a boost to pitch velocity after striking at a certain number of batters on the road. Okay, that's a good one to work with, but I'm almost mastered. Yeah, I'm gonna master Lone Wolf. So in a 2-strike count situation with the bases empty and 1 or 2 outs, I get a boost to my pitch accuracy and a decrease to opposing batter contact. Yes, please. And I now have maxed out and mastered Hot Shot. So if there's a runner on base and I'm winning, so in a closing situation, if a runner gets on base and I don't have an out yet, or I have 1 out, and we're at least within 3 runs, which is most closing situations. So if we're in a closing situation and I don't have an out yet, or I have 1 out, I get a boost to pitch velocity and a decrease to batter contact. So multiple situations in which I can get decreases to batter contact, which is really gonna be nice. I'll have to look at Pulse Plunder, so I can turn it into any situation to start. Just 2-strike counts, any game, any situation. Yeah, if I can get, I don't know if they're gonna let me decrease the number of strikeouts. Might just have to be cool with Hot Shot for now. I'm not gonna have low stamina. Ooh, Precision Strike might be good. Hot Shot and Lone Wolf are great though. Love the boosts. And that fastball is just getting faster. Working at it. Year over year. This is just my rookie season and I've already made it up to AAA. And objectively,
So they turn to their closer.
there's a lot of things I could work on.
Winkler.
Although I have
The numbers
16 of
overall
18
not
saves
great so
though,
far
which
this
is really
year.
good. My ERA is actually, if you look at the whole season, it's actually
Digging in
pretty
for
okay.
the Express,
I mean, like
Cam Collier,
4.8 is
0 for
not
3.
great,
A fly out,
but
a ground out, and a strikeout.
I'm working on it. I'm getting there.
Swing, high fly down the right field line.
Oh, are you gonna get it? You gonna get it?
Pulls it in. There's one away.
Love it. Love it.
Coming up to the dish for Round Rock, Glader Figueroa, 1 for 3.
Ball.
1-1 pitch, fouled away.
Get him with that slider.
This one lifted in the air, left field. 2 down.
2 down.
Next up for the Express, number 75.
Nope. Ball 1.
Ah.
1 ball. No strike.
Ground ball, right side, and it goes just foul. Here's the 1-1. Right through there for a strike. Struck out looking for the backwards K. And a nice frame on the mound. He sets him down
Not a
1,
save
2, 3.
situation, but
So no runs, no base
my
hits,
job.
no errors. Runner at second here with 2 gone. And the batter will be the shortstop, Julio Carreras. Right side, and this might do it. On to first.
You're out.
Ball game. The best relievers come out of the pen with focus and resolve, and they get the job done. That's exactly what he did for him here. Too bad they didn't get the win.
You want to grab the Cheez-Its and a beer while you're in there? If you would be so kind. You do not have to.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Kyle Winkeler, a runner on second to deal with.
Winkler.
And now, Kellen Strong.
The center fielder, number 2, Kellen Strong.
Great job out of the pen spotting pitches down and away like that. Even if the batter gets the head of the bat there, it's hard for him to do much damage.
Thank you so much. You are very, very kind to do that. I know society these days would probably make
Here's
me feel
the 0-2
bad for
pitch.
doing that for me, but I really appreciate it.
Spoils the
Thank you.
two-strike offering, another coming up. That
That's
one
a
inside,
corner.
and that's ball one. Impeccable discipline to lay off of that one. Wow. Oh, and it's a
Oh,
punch-out. Bat
let's
broke the
go.
plane. Here in the 10th, the leadoff
I
hitter
love
is
these
out.
these
Now at
Mexico
the plate,
jerseys
Nick
that
Ahmed.
we wear. So there, it looks like we played a game in Mexico on Day of the Dead, and we had these special jerseys because we played in that unique stadium, just that one game. But these jerseys, it seems like we alternate, like as just
He
alternate
swings
jerseys
and fouls one off.
in some games, because the other team's not wearing any kind of a Mexican jersey. We're just playing a normal game in a normal stadium, but we're wearing our like Day of the Dead Mexico game jerseys.
Went
And
with
the
the swing
team that
there.
we played in that
He must have
game
been
was
sitting
the
on something
El
off
Paso,
speed.
Texas team. So we're right next to Mexico, so it made sense. You know what I mean? That we did that. So they have ones too. That's cool.
Out to short. Carreras
Good job, shortstop.
gets it to first. 2 in a
Yeah.
row set down to start the 10th.
2 in a row. Strike
Here's the
out
third
and,
baseman,
put it in
Alan
play.
Trejo. That one fouled off. 2 away, the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here in the top half of the 10th. Not close with that one,
Oh,
but
he
still
swung
chased.
on
That's a
that.
strike.
No way, dude.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
That dude tried to get it. Oh my god.
The right-handed reliever. Called
That's three.
out on
Oh!
strikes.
Yes! 2
And
strikeouts.
that ends the inning. Very fired up after that and completely understandable. Great job to make some key pitches and get out of a tough inning. We move on to the 11th, and here is Trevor Hopper. The plan should be to hit behind the runner, perhaps shoot it to the right side.
Ball.
Foul ball there. I like the decision to swing on that one, but just couldn't square it up.
Ball 2.
I was certain that was a strike. Not my call, though. On the ground to the left, down the line, and it's foul. Here's a fly to left. Hill.
Bunch of perks
And there's one
activating
down.
because I get that second strike.
Now batter, left fielder.
Stepping to the plate for Round Rock, Luis Mieses. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one. It's all well and good to be patient and drive up the pitch count, but when you get a first pitch fastball like that, in this big a spot, gotta unload. 2 away.
I'm not gonna lie, I love playing in these jerseys.
So 2 down now, and here at the plate, Dustin Harris. 1 for 2. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. The Express, with the go-ahead run standing at second, on the ground to the right side. Takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left. 1 run could win it. We
I'm
move
playing
on
enough,
to the
I might get the win here.
Top of the 12th, digging in for the Express, the first baseman, number 75.
No. One
Might
and
have been a little bit more on. That was a strike.
Strike one.
Okay. Notes go up and into the corner.
Up and in, and that's ball two.
Man, he's not biting anything. Let's go back down.
That one at the knees, it's a strike.
Slider in there. He's gonna swing on it.
Puts this one in the air down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul
Slider
ball.
high. He's swinging again.
Pitch
Three
misses.
balls.
No.
3 balls,
Dang
2
it.
strikes now.
Oh, for sure. Okay, I just gotta throw heat.
Fly ball down the line. That will drop foul. Payoff pitch. Base hit, center field. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. Scores easily. It's an RBI single. And they've
Dang
got
it.
the lead in extra innings. Coming up to the dish
Sorry,
for
guys.
Round Rock, Brandon Martirano, 1 for 3. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Thompson. 1 away. Cameron Cawley digs in now.
Ball one.
And that one fouled off.
Man, I think it was 96.
1-1 pitch,
Oh,
fouled
that
away.
was 97. Oh my gosh, I'm throwing so fast these days.
That's towards center. Jones settles under this one. Out number 2.
Come on, strike this guy out.
The center fielder,
Next up for the Express, Kellen Strong.
Strong.
Strike one.
1 run in the inning so far, and we're well into extra frames. This one popped up in foul ground
Got
on
it,
the first
got
base
it.
side. Got it. A run, a hit, and a runner left aboard.
Sorry, guys.
And now we'll see if what remains
you
of this
tie
home
it?
crowd can
you
rally
tie
their
it?
troops. Bottom of the 12th, up next. Stepping to the plate for Albuquerque,
Now
Julio
batting,
Carreras.
left shortstop, Julio.
Do we win or do we lose? We're about to find out.
Ground ball, this one should do it. On to first,
He's out.
ball game.
Sorry, guys.
Here comes the closer in the 9th, Kyle Winkeler, and he's struggled. Go ahead run on base. And here's the first baseman, Luis Mieses.
Luis Mieses.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. The 0-1.
Strike two.
In this spot, he knows he has to execute, looking for either a strikeout or a double play. Gets a piece there, will do it again. Wow, he really got away with a mistake right there. And that one hammered. This ball's carrying. 1 run comes in, bangs off the wall. He'll score 2. In there, he's safe.
Dang.
Well, he had the opportunity to drive in some runs, and he comes through to break the tie. Hard to complain about the result when you smack one off the wall like that, even if you maybe wanted it to carry over the fence. Runner at third, 1 away. Digging in for the Express,
No ball.
Marcus
1
Smith.
strike.
0-1, here's the pitch. Grounder to the left side. And they get the out. Next is the designated hitter, Dustin Harris. There's a strike. Swing and a miss. Quickly in a 2-strike count. We'll see how aggressive he is at the plate. Fights it off. We'll see another. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Drive along the left field line and foul ball. He's doing a good job of changing speeds. First the off-speed stuff, then the heat. Now the hitter's off balance. 0-2, here's the pitch. On the ground to third, Bernabel. Sends it to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. A couple of runs in the inning put him ahead. 2-3-4 to lead off in the bottom of the ninth. Here in the bottom of the ninth, and the home team is trying to rally and at least tie this one up. Popped up left side. Ahmed. This one is over. He gave them some good work out of the pen here. Wasn't perfect, but he was steady enough.
In overtime, too, they put runners on like second to like speed up the game. So there are times where like some people are scoring, but it's not 100% my fault. I didn't throw any balls though. Yeah, and that doesn't count as an yeah, cool. Because I didn't put him on. Cool. Cool. My ERA's, if I just one more game here, or two, and I'll get my ERA down to 3, into the 3s again, which would be really nice. Because that's where I want it to be. We're 3rd in the league in strikeouts. I just think that's something. We almost have 1,000 strikeouts on the season. I'm sure I'm gonna put, you know, a decent little chunk of that.
So they turn to their closer,
In my limited
Kyle
window,
Winkeler,
I have
aiming to lock down the game
you know,
and pick up the
I have a
save.
21.6% strikeout rate. That's pretty good.
Here's the second baseman.
That 16 of
Casey
18
Schmidt.
save opportunities is really nice. That's kind of my pride.
Next pitch popped foul. This one off to the right, and it'll get out of play. 0-1 now. Late on that fastball.
Got
Not a great
lucky
showing
on that,
from their
guys.
offense
We got
so far.
lucky on that.
One of these hitters has to find a way to spark something and get them some
Oh,
runs.
we got
This
even
pitch
luckier
misses.
on that
0-1.
one. Man, you cannot miss on an off-speed pitch.
Struck out
Yes!
swinging.
Let's go!
Leadoff hitter retired here in the ninth.
We earned the strikeout, though.
He's 2 outs away. Next up, the designated hitter, Alex Freeland.
I want to get that. I want to get this. I definitely want to get this.
Right side, hard hit.
Yep.
Only one out remaining.
Come on, come on.
Here's the third baseman, David Villar. 1 for 3.
Woo! The ump and I are going to have a good relationship.
And that one fouled off.
Oh.
The Isotopes, leading by 3. We're in the bottom of the 9th inning. Right side, and this might do it.
You got it?
Steps on the bat.
Boom.
Ball game.
That's another save. 17
Winkler
of
with
19.
an excellent effort and relief en route to the win. Didn't allow any runs and got the save. Lockdown relief out of the pen.
I mean, that's a pretty
Exactly
darn
what
good.
they're counting on him to
Like,
deliver.
I'm not
Nice
perfect.
job to help get the win.
I'm not going to lie. There are times where I kind of implode. But the percentage is really good to show that I do not do that very often. And I get a lot of strikeouts. I would love to get it up to 30% because then that would show that not only do I statistically get the save most of the time, I also strike one of the 3 people out that I see every time. Which I'm close. I'm really close to that. Because really what ends up happening is I don't do that, but then sometimes I strike out 2 people is what ends up happening most of the time. Guys, we lost every single game of the series except for one. Oh my god. We're terrible. Okay, we got some points to spend. We got more perks we unlocked. We unlocked Conductor. So what is this? Pitch break boost. I think it's time we go back to focusing over here. Nice. We are a big game pitcher, and we have 2 perks that are activating all the time, which are really nice. We can get back to focusing on just really making our pitches overall better, and then once we get that to a really solid point and our overall's high, we can start putting some tokens into actually making the fastball way faster, which is not 100% necessary right now because I'm still kind of slowly doing that myself through training exactly like this, just up in that fastball velocity a little bit more over time. But to get it into the hundreds, I know what I'm going to have to do through the token system. But I seem to be getting them pretty fast, so.
So they turn to their closer, Kyle Winkeler. No such thing
Yeah,
as
that
an
ERA
easy
is in
save, but he's
3s
got
now.
the right approach
That's
and
nice.
attitude to thrive in these moments. Now it's the right fielder, Carlos Cortez. Corner infielders guard the lines. They're trying to keep extra bases at bay.
Woo!
Ground ball to first, and foul ball. Hoping to put the tying run aboard. And a ground ball to first. Dives, but it kicks off the glove. Gets to the pitcher, covering the bag. And they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. This is where the PFPs that teams run in spring
That
training
is
come
why
into play.
I'm a
Nice
good
job
pitcher,
at
guys.
first to
This
knock the
is
ball
why
down
I
and
had
keep it
the
on the infield.
instincts. I knew
And
what I
then get
needed
it to the
to
pitcher,
do.
covering the bag for
Let's
the out.
go! I was like, the first base is not going to be able to make it there. I have to go.
He's 2 outs
Woo!
away. Stepping to the plate for
go.
Las Vegas, TJ Schofield Sam. Fly ball to left, down the
Come
line.
on, guys, pop fly.
And there's 2 down.
Yes! Woo, that's 2. That's 2,
Brennan
guys.
Malone now at the plate.
We're
Already a homer
we're
for him in this
better
one.
team than our record shows.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base knock.
Oh, got through. It's okay.
The
It's
tying
okay.
run is aboard.
Sometimes they get hits. It's not about the hits.
Colby Thomas, the next to hit. Swinging a drive, deep left field, pretty far back there. The catch
Yes!
is made to
Let's
end
go!
it. Winkler with some outstanding relief work in the win. Didn't allow any runs and got the save. He gave
That
them
could
a
have potentially
textbook
been a home run if
performance
that
out
was
of the
not
pen.
a
And
perfect
shutdown relief
pitch.
like this is always
Right in
valuable.
the- right in the
nice job
zone.
to help them get the W.
It glowed green for me. Like whew, that would have been a homer if I didn't do that, man. And I had all those, I have those perks going for me. I had their decrease in their contact to the ball. Whew. Had to go through a little bit, but we're figuring it out.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Kyle Winkeler. Not as reliant on the strikeout as many other relievers, tends to get by on inducing bad contact and letting go-ahead run on base. Now the left fielder, Colby Thomas. Just missed. Good job to let the low one go there. And that's
That's
off
it.
the inside
Ball
edge. 2 balls, no strikes. This is a critical moment for this pitcher. With the runners on base, you have to Amador.
Oh, double play.
Balance speed, there's one. Double play.
Double
That
play.
is outstanding
Yes.
defense.
Let's go, guys.
That's what you
What did
love
the
to see
announcer
from
say?
a
He
reliever
tends to
out
get
of the
by
pen.
on
A double
making
play on the
batters
first batter face.
get
The
bad
manager probably feels
contacts with the
pretty
ball
good
and
about
put
that
it in
decision
play
right now.
in bad ways. Lots of pop flies, lots of stuff right into
And
the
now,
pockets. for the
Luis Urias.
shortstop.
He's already homered in this ball game.
Shortstop doesn't always get it though, and that is completely understandable.
Close one, but doesn't get the call.
Okay.
Line,
Yeah,
and
that
that's
was
a
gonna
base
be
knock.
one.
Runner
Oh,
from
that's a
third
base hit,
in to
and that's gonna score.
It's an RBI
Dang.
single.
Sorry, guys.
And they've got the lead in extra innings.
Sorry, guys.
Mission
They're not
accomplished
gonna
there as he
charge
picks up
me
the
for that
RBI to give
because
him
there
the
was
lead.
2
Good job
on
to stay back
when,
on that one and not roll over on it.
they brought
Let it
me
get
on,
deep in the zone, then
and then no
drop the
outs.
bat head on
So
it
they brought
and
me
lift
in
it
the
the other
10th,
way for a knock.
2 on and no outs. I did not put that guy on. The guy that I could have
2
potentially
outs,
put on
runner
went
on
into a
first
double
base.
play and actually
Now
got
coming
one
up
of
to
the
the
people
dish
out
for
that I
Las
also
Vegas,
didn't put.
Logan Davidson.
So I'm still in really good shape, but I am sorry, guys.
Aye.
I'm gonna try to strike
0-1.
this guy out, give you an opportunity to go win the game, but
Strike 2. Not sure he was ready to hit. Took the first 2 pitches for strikes. Time for him to battle now. 1 run in the inning so far. Here in the top half of the 10th. Fly ball down the line, carrying near the fence, and that is a foul ball.
let's make him chop it inside.
Here's the 0-2 pitch. Ball 1
Ball
there.
inside.
Wow, he's showing an excellent eye at the plate. Really tough pitch to take.
Okay, dude.
The next
Inside
offering
ball.
misses. 2-2. This one in the air to
No,
right.
no, 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 no.
Collage.
We got it, we got it, got it, got it.
And that's the end of the inning.
Yes. Man, that guy was tough.
So a run on 1 hit, no errors, 1 runner left on base. Midway here in the 10th. Las Vegas with the lead, 9-8. Two outs, and
I
both
wanna
the
know-
tying and winning
Forgot
runs
to
are on.
animate people into the AAA stadium upper deck. Did you see that? There was no people up there.
Hard ground
in the
ball,
very,
base
very
hit.
top in the
Runner
suite.
rounds third, on his way to the plate. Comes across to score.
Read it.
It's an RBI single. And once
Oh!
again, we are tied. You love to see concentration like that. Big spot,
Oh
high
my
crowd
God.
energy, and he maintains focus
Woo!
and delivers with a great swing.
Isotopes! Am I gonna pitch again?
Winning run at third, 2 down.
Now
Oh my God, we're not done.
shortstop, Jose.
2-2 now. Now a fly ball to right center. Squeezes it. They limit the damage here.
Dang. Yeah, they're gonna need me to pitch again? Probably. 'Cause I didn't allow a run. The other guy did, whoever the pitcher was before me.
Ready to go in the 11th inning. Digging in for the Aviators, Johnny Pareda.
Yep, they're gonna have me pitch again. Okay, guys. I know what I need to do for you.
There's a strike.
That's one.
Swing and a rocket. It's back
Yeah,
there.
yeah. It's curving in. It's curving
And
in.
this ball
Ah,
is
dang it.
gone.
Dang it.
A solo
Again?
blast.
Okay. it
And
was a
that's
solo.
how they take the lead. It's 10-9.
Denzel.
We head
I'm not
back
gonna
to the
allow
top of the
another
order.
one. I'm
Stepping to the
sorry,
plate for
guys.
Las Vegas, Denzel Clark. Swings and lifts a high fly ball out to left. This one has a chance. It one hops
Oh
off
my
the wall. Might be
gosh.
trouble. It's a double, 3-hit ball game.
My gosh.
He's put together a really excellent game with the bat. Solid double down the line. That was
I
a
cannot
pretty
believe the
decent
manager
pitch that he
left
just
me
turned
in.
on.
I
Not
wouldn't have
really
left
out
me
over
in.
the plate. It was inside, but he was more than ready to get that bat through the zone. This one is labeled.
I'm pitching perfect right now.
And no one can run it down.
It's not good
The
enough.
run
I don't know
scores
what
from
to say
second.
right now. Like that's two
And
pitches
it's a 2-run lead
in a
and
row
extra innings.
where I've thrown it and it was
Well, that's
perfect.
a
It
big
was
swing
right
of the bat,
how I wanted
driving
to
in the
pitch it.
run
It
with the
couldn't have been
two-batter.
better, and they
Great
still
job to
slugged it.
step
One
through
was out
that
of the park,
and line
the
it
other
the
one hit the
other way
wall.
for a knock. That's the kind of thing hitters work on consistently, and he's turning that work into
Ball one.
in-game success.
Oh, man, I can't even see the
Cortez,
line
the next
now.
to hit,
Now it's
takes
1-0.
ball one. Strike
Hey.
one.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's ripped into right. Lays out. Oh, it's off the glove. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners
Man,
at the
I'm
corners.
having a bad
Nobody
inning
out.
here, guys.
TJ Schofield Sam digs in now. Lifted in the air to right center. It's pretty deep. And that should get the job done. Runner tagging
They're
from
gonna score
third.
another one though.
He's in to score on the sac fly. And they take a
That
3-run
is
lead.
rough.
And here at the plate, Brennan Malone. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a
I
strikeout.
cannot believe that the manager is leaving me in here through all that.
Strike two.
Guess they really have faith in me.
And that
Oh,
one
that's
is
off the plate.
inside for ball one. What a take with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 down.
Man, they're all over me though, coach. I don't know what you.
Runner
It's
at
not your
first.
fault.
Colby
They're
Thomas getting ready to
They've
hit.
been killing us all game. I brought you in the 10th, man.
A frozen rope into right, and that's a
Another
base
hit.
hit.
Ah,
Lead runner to second with 2 gone.
get me out of here, coach.
Here's the third baseman, Luis Urias. Hard liner to first, snag for the out. The inning is over, and it could have been worse. 3 runs
That
on
was
5
rough,
hits,
man.
no errors, but 2 are left on base. Last shot here, we're headed to the bottom of the 11th. So 2 on and 2 out. And now the right
No.
fielder, Robert Calaz.
No way. Are we gonna win? No way.
Grounds this one up the middle. Dives, but it's off the glove. 1 runs in,
No!
no
Oh
throw
my God!
here. First and third now with 2 out. This is a relentless
Oh my God.
lineup, top to bottom. They were down pretty far in this one, but he and his teammates just
No
keep fighting back.
way. No way.
Now the third baseman, Warming Bernabel. Hitting at the bottom of the order, not a lot of success at the dish lately, but could start to move up with a good performance in a big moment like this. Line to left. And that's the ball game. Winkler was knocked around out of the pen in this one. Really struggled in this game. Got knocked around a bit. This isn't an outing to be proud of for him. He melted down a little bit. Certainly didn't help them avoid a loss.
I agree. I could have been way better. I could have been way better. 3 earned runs against. That was not good. That was a hard situation.
Here comes the closer in the 9th, Kyle Winkeler. On to try and lock this thing up.
Kyle Winkeler.
Now coming up to the dish
Bringing
for
in the
Las
kid.
Vegas, Johnny Pareda. 1 for 2.
They got a 1 lead. And they're bringing in the kid who got smacked around last game. Can he do it?
Ball
Just
that's
missed.
outside.
A
Oh,
swing
way
and a
early,
miss,
but he
and that's strike
swung.
one.
I got a
Good
ball.
pitching
Swung on
there,
a
putting it a
wild
bit
pitch.
up and in on
You're
his
gonna
hand so he
struggle to
can't
hit one of
extend
those
for more
wild
power.
fastballs, man.
Pitch misses. Ball 2.
No
Decent
bite.
movement on that slider, but he needs to bring it a little closer to the plate. That one was way outside, and the batter was able to take it more easily. Next pitch, in for a strike.
2-2 the count.
That
You
one
want to
missed.
chop it? Yeah. Right down the middle. Throw heat.
Fouled off again, still 3-2. Here's a fly to center.
Pop up.
Jones.
Pop up.
And there's one away.
That's one. That's one.
He should be feeling good after getting that first batter in this high leverage spot. Now
You know, I
he can
wonder if
attack
people
with
take into
even
account
more
the statistics
confidence.
that I am 5'8", and I'm playing in a league full of 6-foot people.
The shortstop in the box now takes strike one. It's all well and good to be patient and drive up the pitch count, but when you get a first pitch fastball like that in this big a spot, gotta unload.
Thank you. Thank
One
you,
down,
catcher.
base is empty here in the ninth. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout.
Yes.
Only one out remaining.
More.
Efficient work on the mound there.
The batter.
I swear, I'm telling you guys, I just play better in a closing situation. Like, if you make me a starting pitcher and we're 0-0, they score against me. You put me in a tie situation, I'm going to do good for like one inning.
So it's their last
Put me in a
chance of the ball
situation
game.
where we have one run, and you're going to see the best pitching come out of me.
Fastball in for a strike. Ground ball right side. Steps on the bat.
Game.
Ball game.
Let's go.
Winkler
so
with a
good at
terrific
getting
appearance in
saves.
relief, helping
I
them
love
lock
getting
down the
saves.
win. Pitched a clean inning for the save. Lockdown relief out of the pen. Exactly what they're counting on him to deliver. Nice job to help get the win.
Hi, bub. You thought you were getting in the Cheez-Its. Yeah, your cats would have been all, your feral farm cats would have been all over it. Seb's like, no, I'm tiptoeing around on eggshells for no reason at all. Wow, guys, that was a good save. That was a good save. I do have a tendency to implode. It is a rookie season. You know, it's like when it's bad, it's bad. But when it's good, it's great. So, I don't know. Winkler's a mixed bag. He's a mixed bag. He's got a great locker room personality. Boys love him. He's undersized for the position, but he works hard. You know, he's got a killer fastball. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I trust him. Is how I feel the coaches are talking about me. It's like, you know, we trust him. I mean, they clearly do. They keep putting me in situations that I don't know. You know, like, I'll take it, guys. Thanks, coach. We are first in the league in strikeouts. We got a good pitching core.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Kyle Winkeler, aiming to lock down the game and pick up the save. Now the left fielder, Zach Daniels, 1 for 3. First offering
outside.
just misses. That went in there across the letters.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
One-run game in the bottom of the 9th. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Next one's popped in the air into
pop,
right.
pop.
Take it.
One up, one down.
Boom. One away.
So up next, Cam Smith. 0 for 3, 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Pitch misses. Ball 1. Trying to eke out at least 1 run and send this ball game to extras. Right through there for a strike. And the count 1-2. Power approach on the mound here. Nothing but fastballs in this AB. Way inside, and that hits the
What?
batter. And
Come
the tying
on.
run is on base here in the bottom of the 9th. Coming up to the
That's a
dish now
ball.
for Sugarland, Bryce Matthews.
Ball 1, no
Good
strike.
job to let the low one go there. Corner infielders guard the lines. They're trying to keep extra
Nope,
bases
foul
at
ball.
bay. We're in the bottom of the 9th inning. Tying run is at first.
That's
That's
a ball.
down and in. Wouldn't be surprised to see the runner break from first, trying to stay out of the double play. Righty comes to the plate. Hit on the ground, might be 2. To second for 1.
Out.
And a double play to end it.
Woo! Let's go! We got the save!
Winkler with his 20th save of the campaign in this one. Every
Wow.
manager loves having dependable, trustworthy arms in the bullpen. Clearly, he's been exactly that all season, looking like a high-leverage reliever in the future. Here comes the closer in the 9th, Kyle Winkeler. Closing is a very tough job, but he seems to have the organization's trust already. If he shows out at this level, they'll probably give him a shot to do it at a higher level, too. Now up, Quincy Hamilton. 0 for 3, a flyout, a groundout, and a strikeout. Foul ball there. On the ground to the left. Sneaks through, base hit. Off to a good start with the leadoff knock.
Okay.
So digging in, Cooper Hummel. So clutch. Arguably the team's MVP this year. Strike on the outside.
0-1.
Popped up to the left into foul ground.
I got room.
And there's one down. Couple of pitches, a quick out. That'll work. Here's the third baseman, Luis Guillorme. In for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Wouldn't be surprised to see the runner break from first, trying to stay out of the double play. Now a fly ball to right center. And now 2 away. So down to their final out of this one. And immediately fires a strike to the left-handed batter. It's all well and good to be patient and drive up the pitch count. Collects it, steps on the bag, ball game.
Boom, that's another save.
Winkler with some outstanding relief work in the win. Didn't allow any runs and got the save. The best relievers come out of the pen with.
Ooh, rematch with the Express.
So they turn to their closer, Kyle Winkeler. This game is still pretty tight, so he has to give the best. Digging in for the Express, Glader Figueroa. He's already gone yard in this game.
Whoa. 1-0.
That's off the mask again, twice now. Comes up empty, strike two. Great time to go to the slider. He was clearly sitting fastball, which made his swing just a hair too early. Now he's got to protect with 2 strikes. Got the batters swinging. And a strikeout, that's out number 1 here in the 9th. Here's the center fielder, Kellen Strong. Ground ball to third base, and that's a foul ball. The 0-1.
Nope. That's inside.
Grounder to third, Bernabel. Now 2 out. Digging in, the switch-hitting outfielder, Sam Haggerty. And that drops in for a strike. He's showing a lot of confidence in the changeup to start the AB with it and get the called strike. Late with the swing there.
0-2.
Swing, drive, forget it. Long home run to right. That's a good job to adjust to the inside fastball there. He may have been hunting something on the outer half, but he kept the hands in and blasted that one out for the round tripper. In the air to the right, Kalaz moving under it. And that's the 3rd out. Runner at first. Now the left fielder, Jason Hinchman. In the air to right, and that should do it. Gets under it for the out, and that's your ball game. He gave them some good work out of the pen here. Wasn't perfect, but he was steady enough.
Do you want me to eat the... Do you want me to eat the barbecue tomorrow? And do you still want me to make those chicken breasts and the mashed potatoes with gravy and green beans for dinner? Or do you just want to eat leftovers? Or do you want me to stuff some chicken breasts with Gouda? Yeah, I think that'd be fun. We'll cook, we'll watch a movie. Well, the good news is, other than twice, out of the 20-something times I've been called to do it, when I do allow home runs, or some people do get some runs on me, It's almost never in a save scenario, which is what my job is a closer, is for save scenarios. But I can also be a reliever. Apparently, I'm not a very good reliever. I need that added, if I just get this one more throw, we'll win. For some reason, having that makes me a better pitcher. I don't know why, but if that's not hanging over me and it's more relaxed,
So the closer
I'm
summoned
not
from
as
the
good.
bullpen,
When I'm
Kyle
a relaxed
Winkeler.
pitcher,
With this being
they
a
hit
save opportunity,
my
not
pitches.
much of a
When I'm,
surprise
like,
that they're turning to the
super
closer
focused, like, oh, just one more, I'm way better.
This save opportunity is brought to you by Blank's Disposal Services. No questions asked, ever. 3 Ks
Boom.
already for him in this one,
Go.
but he has to shove that aside and focus on this at bat right now. Ground ball to second.
There you go.
Only one
Boom.
out remaining.
Runner advanced, though. The runner did advance.
Digging in for the Chihuahuas, Tirso Ornelas. In there at the knee.
Now, that was a good pitch.
0-1.
Swing and a
Another
miss. Quickly in a
fantastic
2-strike count.
pitch.
We'll see how aggressive he is at the plate. To
Oh!
the right side.
You got this, you got this.
Steps on the bag. Ball game.
Boom! Ball game.
Winkler
Save.
with some
Let's
outstanding
go.
relief work in the win. Didn't allow any runs and got the save. Lockdown relief out of the pen. Exactly what they're counting on him to deliver. Nice job to help get the win.
22 saves on the year. Woo! And this is just, not even a full season. I'm not even really counting. This is just my getting acclimated. I can't wait for my sophomore season in AAA. Because I'm going to have a whole season to put together
So they
something
turn
really
to their
special.
closer,
I want to be the
Kyle
best
Winkeler.
closer in the
Closing
league.
is a very tough job, but he seems to have the organization's trust already. If he shows out
I
at
want
this
to have
level,
the best
they'll
ERA
probably give
and
him
the
a shot
best
to do it at a higher
save
level, too.
opportunity ratio. in
Now
the
up,
league.
Tirso Ornelas.
Most
1 for 3.
saves.
The left fielder, Tirso Ornelas.
Takes a strike.
Woo-hoo-hoo! Thanks,
That one fouled off. 1-run game in the bottom of the 9th. Battling here, fouls it away. And the pitch. Set down looking for the backwards
I messed
K.
up and it got him.
Leadoff hitter
It got him
retired
the
here in the
wild
9th.
fastball
That
from
is a
Winkler.
critical call right there, and the pitcher is fully aware he got lucky. That umpire
Wow.
knows there will be some commentary coming his way from the dugout
Not
after
believe
that
that
called
they
third
called
strike.
that. I'll
He's
take
2
it.
outs away.
I'll take
and now
it.
the switch hitting catcher,
That's one,
Brennan
guys.
Valenzuela. 1 for 2. Inside corner for a strike.
Oh, this umpire
We're in the
loves
bottom of the
me.
9th inning. Home team down by 1. A frozen rope.
You got it.
Snags
Yes!
it for the 2nd out. Disappointing
Woohoo!
outcome. You
I
hit
want
the ball
this
that hard, you
umpire
kind of
every
expect to
game.
get a knock, and especially representing the tying run, that would have been huge. Tough break on that lineup. Mears
Oh my
swings
God, I'm
through it
throwing
for strike
speed
1.
right now.
Challenge fastball to start the AB, and the batter line drive, base hit. The tying run is aboard.
It's okay.
That's the kind of hit the rest of the team will really appreciate. Clutch AB. That one was right down the middle, and he regretted it as soon as it left his hand. Acuna in the box now takes strike 1. You know he's looking for something to drive with a potential tying run over at first base. If he can put one in the gap, look out. Just missed. Impeccable discipline to lay off of that one. Wow. Line drive.
You got it?
And that's the ball
Yeah!
game.
Woo! Another
Winkler was
one.
outstanding in relief, helping them get the win. Didn't allow any runs and got the save. He gave them a textbook performance out of the pen, and shutdown relief
what I
like this
do,
is
textbook.
always valuable. Nice job to
Super
help them get the
efficient.
W.
ERA's in the 3s again.
head.
I'm fine. Or how's your head? uh, Yeah, it has been a lot harder at the AAA level than the quadruple level. I was
All
at
set
the-
to start the
that
ninth
is
inning in this
the
one.
yard dog
Kyle
so
Winkeler
fast.
gets the ball now, and he's one of the highest-ranked pitching prospects in the Colorado system. A lot of excitement among Rockies fans. Now it's the right fielder, Christian Robinson.
That's true. A lot of excitement. Another save opportunity. Love it.
Fastball for a strike. Great job out of the pen spotting pitches down and away like that. Even if the batter gets the head of the bat there, it's hard for him to do much damage. On the outside corner. Ball one there.
Ball.
Line drive. And it stays fair.
Oh, come on.
Round first, hustling for two. That's a leadoff double. No fear with two strikes. Really good approach at the dish. Good rip down the line there. As soon as it fell in fair territory, it was pretty much guaranteed
Oh, wow,
extra
really?
bases.
Okay.
Now a pivotal at bat in this ballgame. In the air to left. And that drops
I
foul.
didn't think it was
This one to right.
good. Yeah, I mean, you're going to have
It
to
falls
chop
in.
that. Oh, no way.
Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners.
guys.
Nobody out. Nice job of two-strike hitting there.
a
Didn't get
double
overwhelmed.
play.
He choked
Bad
up a
here.
bit and punched that one into the outfield for a base hit. Fouled off. He was late. Right through there for a strike. That
That's the
just
ball.
misses. And the count 1-2.
One ball, two
Impeccable
strikes.
discipline to lay off of that one. Wow.
That's the ball.
Just outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Wow, he's showing outstanding discipline with 2 strikes. That misses. And it's 3-2. The Aces with the tying run at the dish. Base hit into score from third. It's an RBI single, and they cut the lead to 2.
Man.
Stepping to the plate for Reno,
Okay,
Jorge
I got
Barrosa.
this, I got this.
1 for 3.
I got this.
Pitch is in there. It's 0-1. Tough spot for the pitcher, but that's how you want to attack it. By getting base hit into right center.
Damn.
Runner rounds third.
No,
on
no,
his
no,
way
no,
to the
no, no,
plate.
no, no. Hold,
Comes
hold, hold.
across to score.
Oh
It's
my
an
gosh, I
RBI
cannot
single.
mess up
And
anymore.
now
I
they
will
trail
blow
by
this.
1. Manager out. So they turn things over to the righty, Angel
They
Chevy.
bowled me.
A shot at save number 1 this season. First and second, 2 outs. Jason Hinchman digs in now.
You bowled me and you lost.
Skied to left, and this should do it. Gets under it for the out, and that's your ball game. I'm sure he's got a bad taste in his mouth after this relief outing. I don't know.
Damn. He should have bowled me. He should have let me finish the job.
So they turn to their closer. Next up for the Aces, Connor Kaiser.
Kyle Winkeler.
Ball, that's down. Here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
That one finds the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes. 1 down, base is empty here in the 9th. That's a line shot for a base hit.
What the heck is happening?
The batter.
And now it's going to be Garrett Hampson. Might be expecting a bunt here with the third baseman playing in just on the edge of the grass. And the tying run's at the plate. Check swing. Did the bat break the plane? Yes, it's a strike.
0-2.
In there, picks up the K.
Boom.
Only 1 out remaining.
Try to bunt on me.
Ivan Melendez now at the plate, 1 for 3. In there at the knees. And that is strike 1.
It's 0-1.
They're down to their final strike of the game. Looks at
0-2.
1, then swings at 1, and quickly he's down 0-2.
ball.
Time
Oh,
to simplify
come
your approach at
on.
the plate. Just
That's it.
misses.
Ball.
I know
Yo.
it turned out to be a
Oh.
ball, but it very well could have been strike 3 to end the game. Hit hard on the ground to short. And that will do it. Evaluators always like to see relievers come out and take care of business. He did exactly that, and they got the win.
So, there are times you pull me in and it doesn't work. I'm sorry, guys. It's 3 times I've done it this season.
Here comes the closer in the 9th. Digging in for the Aces, Garrett Hampson, 1 for 2. This offense is looking a bit stagnant right now. They need to shake it off and get something going.
No, that missed.
Yeah.
1-1.
Now a flare into the outfield. Oh, gloves
Yes! Great play by the shortstop. My dude, thank
it. He's
you.
2 outs away. Now, Ivan Melendez, 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts.
Straight down the
Bouncing
middle.
ball here,
Nope.
rolls foul.
That's right. It was moving. What if it looks like it's
Here's
off
the
to the
0-1
side?
pitch. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. What confidence to go back-to-back with those sliders. And now the hitter's in an 0-2
And then I'm
count
just
without a
gonna
clue
throw some
what's
heat
coming
at
next.
you.
Now here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss for the K.
Let's go.
Only 1 out
more.
remaining. So it's their last chance of the ball game. He must have been sitting on something off speed.
0-1.
Swing, high fly down the right field line.
Is that it? You got it? You got it?
Settles under it,
Another
makes the
save.
catch, and
That's
that's
2
the
in the
ball
series,
game.
although I did
Winkler
blow
was
1,
outstanding in
2.
relief, helping them get the win. Pitched a clean inning for the save.
We
Lockdown
now
relief
lead the
out of the
series.
pen,
We should be
exactly what
sweeping
they're
them. I'm
counting
sorry
on him to
about that,
deliver.
guys, but we're leading.
Nice job to help get the win.
Keep fluctuating in my prospect ranking, but in the Rockies organization, I'm still number. So I think it's funny. The Rockies are like, hey man, we are not good. This kid, although he may be flawed, is still probably the best prospect we have. He's probably going to make the big leagues. Maybe not this year. It'll probably be some point next year.
So the closer
Next
summoned
season,
from the
I'll
bullpen,
make it. Maybe towards
Kyle
the end of
Winkeler.
next season.
No such
and then
thing as an
I'll
easy
have
save, but he's got the
season
right
after
approach
that will
and
be my first
attitude
true
to
full
thrive in
season
these
the
moments.
majors.
Alec Thomas getting ready
So
to
I'd probably
hit.
say I'm like
1 for 3.
2 seasons away.
Thomas.
On the ground, right side, picks it up.
Yep.
It's there,
He's up.
1 away.
I don't know what that could have been if I didn't have the perfect pitch
He's
on
2
that.
outs away. And here's the first baseman, Ivan Melendez. He's already homered in this ball game.
No, that missed. That's a
A little
ball.
out, a little off, a little
1-0.
out.
Rips one to right, and that's a fair ball.
Dang, dang, dang.
Around first, hustling
Double.
for 2. And into second with 1 away. That's a double. And he's got a multi-hit game now, which has to feel especially good after his recent lack of results. That one was right down the middle, and he regretted it as soon as it left his hand.
0-1.
This next at-bat is going to be critical. Hard ground ball, base hit.
Another one in right into the hole.
Stop
Yeah,
sign
at least
goes
you
up
held.
at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out. It's been a tough run at the plate for him lately. He needed that base hit. Sometimes you don't need to hit it all that hard. Just put it in play and hope it finds a hole like it did on
Thank
that
you,
grounder. This next at bat looms very large. Foul ball there.
Can I get him to bite? Can I get him to bite?
Check
Did he
swing,
go?
now a look down to first.
Yes!
No, held up.
Oh.
Here's the 1-2 offering. And it's foul, and the at-bat keeps
He
going.
was able to tip that? Wow.
Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. And 1-2. Strike 3,
Yes!
got him swinging. Huge K there.
One more. One
So
more.
down to their final out of this one. Hitting at the bottom of the order, not a lot of success at the dish lately, but could start to move up with a good performance in a big moment like this. And it's a strike.
Ha!
Down the middle for a strike. 0-2 now. Not sure he
0-2.
was ready to hit. Took the first 2 pitches for strikes. Time for him to battle now. On the ground to third, this should do it. And that's the ball game.
Yes.
Winkler put together a strong outing in relief to help him to the victory. Didn't allow any runs and got the save. Couple shaky moments, but he didn't lose control and helped him get the win. Nice job. So they turn to their closer, Kyle Winkeler. Closing is a very tough job, but he seems to have the organization's trust already. If he shows out at this level, they'll probably... Coming up to the dish for Reno, Garrett Hampson. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. Not the kind of batter you can afford to put on base in a tight situation like this. Lots of speed and an aggressive approach on the base paths.
Going right into your hot zone and beating
Now
you.
a drag bunt,
Foul
third
ball.
base side. And it's just
Yep,
foul.
foul.
That was close.
Now I'm gonna go right on
Hoping
the
to
edge
put
of
the tying
cold
run
zone,
aboard.
See if the ump will give me a call.
That's a strike across the top
Wow,
of the zone.
I got lucky
That's a hittable pitch, but
there.
not what he was looking for. Early in the count, it's okay to take that. And that one looks like it'll be trouble.
Come on.
Into second base, the tying run is on with a leadoff double. That's the kind of hit the rest of the team will really appreciate. Clutch AB. Great job on the 0-2 count. Clearly recognized the pitch early out of the hand and give it a strong, balanced cut. Shot to tie this one up and maybe extend the ball game here. Here comes the 1-1. In there at the knees for a strike. Power approach on the mound here. Nothing but fastballs in this AB. And a swing and a miss.
The rarely
And a
used
strikeout. That's out
changeup.
number 1 here in the ninth.
Woo! How was that?
So digging
Yeah?
in, Kristen
Just
English,
drop like
1
that?
for 3.
They weren't ready for that. Yeah, baby. Hi. You're so handsome. You know you're so handsome.
1-0.
In the
You
dirt,
distracted
block.
me with your handsomeness.
Nice job behind the plate there. Tying
love
run
you.
at second base. Here in the top of the ninth.
Yeah, I'm a cute little kitty that would chase all the mice away from me.
That's a ball.
You're so distracting.
And that one fouled off.
Fouled it for me. Thank you.
Just misses
that
the
missed
inner
that.
half.
Oh, I
Nice
needed
job
that.
to lay off the fastball inside. He made the right call.
Okay, full count. Full count. Slider in.
And the tying run at second. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Slider high.
Fights it off. We'll see another. Right now, he's struggling to throw something by the batter. At the plate, that's got to be a confidence boost for him, making contact and frustrating this arm. So up next,
Man, that batter
Aramis
beat
Garcia.
me.
The crowd standing now in a 1-run game in the 9th inning. He swings and fouls one off.
Can we get him to chase too?
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, great stop.
Oh, Shorty
The
with
throw
the
to second.
double.
That double play ends it right here.
Yeah!
Winkler
Yes!
delivered some solid relief
Let's
en route to the win.
go.
Didn't allow any runs and got the save. Not too much to say. He came in and didn't blow it for his team. At the end of the day, that's what you want from a reliever.
Wow, what a series against the Aces like that. They needed me to close 3 straight games, and if I had or 4 straight games, and if I'd have done the first one properly, we'd have won all of them. We almost did. Oh yeah. Oh man, that's awesome. That's a lot of closing I just did against the Aces. Right at the, is that the end of the season? Yeah, that's the very end. Man, what is next? Great end of the season, guys. We ended on a 5-game win streak. You know, we all feel good about it, but oh, the Dodgers won. $85,000? Sure, I'll take it, Rockies. Oh man, they're bringing me in for spring training camp. Oof. Okay, my very first pitch of the new season. Starting a whole new season over, so we have an opportunity here to not mess up the way that we did last season a couple times. Because if we'd have just not messed up a few times, we would have had an absolutely fantastic statistical season. So, things to work on. We're okay. We got this. Did you not want to go get your book? Well, you are more than welcome to continue to watch because I am enjoying your company.
So they turn to their closer, Kyle
Brand new
Winkeler,
season.
has been very good against lefties.
Winkler.
Have I? Oh, we get a new manager?
Stepping to the plate for Sacramento,
Whoa.
Hunter Bishop.
I wonder if that's going to make a difference.
Bishop.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Puts this one in the air down the line.
It's going to go foul, but can
Drops
he get it?
into the glove.
And
And he should be feeling good after getting that first batter in this high leverage spot. Now he can attack with even more confidence. Encarnacion in the box now, takes strike one. Outside corner, there's a strike. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. Gets him looking. Two out. That slider turned him into the house by the side of the road, as Ernie Harwell might say. Great pitch. The batter now, Nick Maton, 1 for 3. That misses the zone. Ball one. Late on that fastball.
got
3
it.
straight fastballs to start this at bat. I'd expect him to go off speed here to change the pace.
Me too.
Smoke to first.
Oh!
So no runs,
What a
no hits, no
catch.
errors, and no one left on base. And the 9, 1, and 2 hitters scheduled to start
Very
things off
efficient,
in the
classic
bottom of
Winkler
the
ninth
ninth.
inning.
All tied up. Extra inning set to start. And here's the catcher, Tom Murphy. He swings and fouls one off.
Thanks for turning that into a strike, buddy.
The 0-1 offering. Fly ball, left field. Bouchard.
Thanks for turning that one into an out.
And there's one away. Just a shade too early with the swing, and the mechanics might have broken down a bit. He needs to try to put that up the middle instead of yanking it to the pull side. In the dirt, but blocked. And a fine job keeping it close
Thanks,
right
catch.
there. 1-0 pitch. Foul ball there.
The catcher's doing a lot of work right now.
That one pulled foul. 1-2 offering. And that's too high. Grounds this one up the middle.
Dang
That's a
it.
hit. Coming to the plate. The throw home. Not in time. He beat it, and they've got the lead. One away and a runner at first. And now, James Tibbs the third.
The third.
Ball one.
Right back to the mound. Could be an easy double play. 2 away.
You're out.
Now batting.
Now a chance for Vaughn Brown.
Brown.
That's in for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Fastball gets the corner at the knees. Looking at 2 straight pitches and now down 0-2. You're just hoping to make contact. Already in a big hole, and the pitcher clearly has the advantage. Makes the catch. They limit the damage here.
Can we
So
tie
a
it,
run
or is
on
that
one
it?
Now it's the right fielder, Jordan Beck.
Now batting. The right fielder. Jordan.
2 on, 2 outs.
Bivens is just 1 strike away. And foul ball. At the plate,
Now
Jordan
batting.
Beck.
Right fielder. Jordan.
You got Jordan.
Wide to center, and that ought to do it. Ball game.
Fuck that. I should not have got a loss for that. I barely pitched. That sucks. Man, we're just gonna have a hard season of just being bad again.
Here comes the closer in the 9th,
Man.
Kyle Winkeler. A shot at save number 1 this season.
Winkler.
Coming up to the dish for El Paso, Cale Fountain. 1 for 3. That one in there. It's 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
0-2.
Got the swinging strikeout.
Oh!
Leadoff
Luck.
hitter retired here in the 9th. He came out of the
Luck.
bullpen looking sharp. 3-pitch strikeout really sets a tone, and the opposing lineup is going to have a hard time keeping him from the save. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat. Hitless so far, and the hitting streak is in real jeopardy. 1 down, base is empty here in the 9th. That's through there for a strike. That's not a pitch you want to swing at early in the count. Most likely you'll just roll over it. If you have 2 strikes on you, that's different, of course. Now here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss for the K.
Oh!
Only 1 out remaining. And this is the kind of work the manager was hoping for, calling him out of the bullpen to start this inning. Those 2 straight Ks really build confidence for the whole team that they can hold this lead. Murphy in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th, and it's a 2-run game. Fouled off to the right. Fly to center, and that ought to do it.
Mine, I got it.
Gets under it for the out,
Yeah.
and that's your ball game.
Save number
Winkler,
1.
with some outstanding relief work in the win, pitched a clean inning for the save. That was a really nice performance out of the pen. Attacked hitters and didn't beat himself. Great job to usher them to the win.
Yeah, remember they put me in an overtime in that game. So that guy that scored was the automatic runner on second. So that doesn't count against me because I didn't put him on. So they're not going to count that as an earned run against. So still, no one's earned a run against me, technically, yet this season's start. I've been hit on a couple times, though. Not that game.
So they
I played
turn to their
great that
closer,
game.
Kyle Winkeler. Comes in with a chance
Are we
for
gonna
save
win
number
another
2
one
on the
against
season.
these Chihuahuas?
Stepping to the plate for El Paso, Leodalis DeVries.
The shortstop, number 94.
It's a hit
Whoa.
by
Yep,
pitch,
okay.
and the
Take
leadoff
it
man
Oh, it hit
aboard
his
to
foot.
start the inning. Next up for the Chihuahuas, Jeremiah Jackson.
What? That hit his foot.
This one is in there, 0-1. And a strike. Wouldn't be surprised to see the runner break from first, trying to stay out of the double play. And
That's the
1-2.
ball.
Impeccable
1-2.
discipline to lay off of that one. Wow. Pitch
2
misses
balls,
there.
2 strikes.
Ball 2.
How was that so off?
Grounder to third. To second.
Double
There's
play?
one. Relay to first. Double play.
Boom! We got a bolt. Good job,
So
guys.
down to their final out of this one.
22.
Swings through
That
the
was really
fastball up
early,
in the
but he
zone.
swung on a wild
Pitcher blew
bat.
that by
One
him at
strike.
the plate, and I'm sure he's smiling after that. If the hitter's laying low, though,
Another
it
wild
could get
pitch, but they
interesting
called
later
the
in the
ball
AB.
on the one that wasn't a ball. Really.
Right side, and this might do it.
Beautiful.
On to first.
Yep.
Ball game.
Excellent play by the second baseman.
Winkler with some outstanding relief work in the win. Didn't allow any runs and got the save. The best relievers come out of the pen with focus. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Kyle Winkeler. On to try and lock this thing up. Digging in for the Chihuahuas, Paul McIntosh. 1 for 3. Can't alter the approach here at the plate. Not really known for a ton of pop. You shouldn't try to win it all at once. Just get on base and set the table for the hitters behind you. Batter has to be thinking about moving the runner at second to third. Something back up the middle or to right field should get him there. It's ball 1. Good discipline. He did well to lay off that one down and away. Hard liner. And a base hit
Dang it,
right
it dropped,
there.
it dropped.
Runner around third. Comes across to score. It's an RBI single. And they've tied it again.
No! No!
No outs. Runner at first. Coming up to the dish for El Paso, Kai Murphy.
That makes me. That's like the worst thing for me.
Oh,
I
what
hate
a great
that.
play. There's one. On to first. Double play. Always love
Still,
a
though,
double
that
play,
sucks.
especially when it's as smooth as the one they just turned. And now, Cale Fountain. That's ripped. Base hit.
What the heck?
A 2-out knock. The winning
Hit
run
me.
now on first. Well, here we go. Winning run is on base with 2 away. Got the center cut fastball and pounced on it. That thing was smoked. Goosenberg in the box now takes strike 1. That one finds the corner, and it's 0-2. Not sure he was ready to hit. Took the first 2 pitches for strikes. Time for him to battle now.
2-2-2.
Up the middle. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Still fighting this one out, the 13th inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, Gendry Rojas. The plan should be to hit behind the runner, perhaps shoot it to the right side. Now this is lifted to center. Roll on the move. Grabs it on the run. And there's one down. Not a lot of minor league outfielders can make that play, but he's showing he's got the goods. A center field prospect like this is valuable to any organization. Next up for the Chihuahuas, Jacob Amaya. Late with the swing there. Good pitching there, putting it a bit up and in on his hand so he can't extend for more power. Way out front for strike 2. Got some great arm action from him to sell the changeup. On the ground. Two gone. Brennan Valenzuela now at the plate. Swings through that one, 0-1 now. Challenge fastball to start the AB, and the batter clearly not ready for it. The pitcher shouldn't give him anything off speed in this spot. In there, picks up the K.
Yes!
Huge K there. Was in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, and gets out of the...
Come on, ISOs.
We're in extras here, and now the center fielder, Daz
14th,
Cameron.
okay. Oh! Fortunate call. And another
Whether or not he
fortunate
agreed
call.
with the
Can we
calls
get him
on
to
those
buy
first two
on the
pitches, he
changeup?
has to focus now with an 0-2 count.
1-2.
Gotta protect the zone, even if it's a little larger than usual.
Yes!
Swings and misses,
Woo!
struck him out.
Playing really good. Okay, I'm sorry that I let
Now
that
it's the
run in
second
though, guys.
baseman, Francisco Acuna. And that one fouled off. The winning run on second base. Hard hit to right center. Should be extra bases. That's a hit.
No.
Headed for the plate. Here's the
Go,
relay
go.
to the plate. And the Chihuahuas walk this one.
Yeah! No, they
win
won!
a
I thought he had
marathon in
him!
the 14th.
Ah! Oh, I thought he had him.
3-2,
Sorry, guys. Is
the
that my
final
second
score.
loss? You gonna count that as a loss on me, probably? Yep. Yep, that's somehow a loss for me, even though I pitched 2 fucking innings. I tried so hard, guys. I pitched so well. I did everything I could have done. Man, that's tough. Oh, so what are we? 3-6? Damn, man. Damn, we're 3-7? It's all my fault because I just couldn't get that one guy. He had to go and get a hit, bring
So
that
the
runner in to
closers.
tie it.
Stepping to the plate for Tacoma, Manuel Margot.
Winkler.
In for a strike. And it's 0-1. Lifted in the air to right center. Beck.
Take it.
One up, one down.
Thank you.
And he should be feeling good after getting that first batter in this high leverage spot. Now he can attack with even more confidence. Windish in the box now, takes strike one. That's not a pitch you want to swing at early in the count. Most likely you'll just roll over it. If you have 2 strikes on you, that's different,
No
of
ball,
course.
2 strikes.
Hoping to put the tying run aboard. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Only 1 out remaining.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Blake Hunt, 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. That one in for a strike, 0-1. That's a hittable pitch, but not what he was looking for. Early in the count, it's okay to take that. They're down to their final strike of the game.
0-2.
Looks at one, then swings at one, and quickly he's down 0-2. Swing and a miss. And this game
Okay.
is over.
Classic.
The Isotopes
That is
hold on to win a
classic
tight one as this one ends as a
Winkler
1-run ball game.
right there. Wow.
Winkler
what a close.
with a fantastic bit of relief work in the win. Pitched a clean inning for the save. Lockdown relief out of the pen, exactly what they're counting on him to deliver. Nice job to help get the win. Here comes the closer in the 9th, Kyle Winkeler. No such thing as an easy save, but he's got the right approach
That's
and
facts.
attitude
No such
to
thing as
thrive
an
in
easy
these
save
moments.
is absolutely facts.
Coming up to the dish for Tacoma, Shane McGuire.
Shane McGuire.
Just
That's the
missed.
ball.
Oh,
That one pushed to the left and foul. Here's the 1-1. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Fly ball, right field. Jones gliding to the left. Hauls it in, there's one away. He's 2 outs away. Here's the second baseman, Rafael Lantigua. Great job out of the pen spotting pitches down and away like that. Even if the batter gets the head of the bat there, it's hard for him to do much damage. In there at the knees. No balls, 2 strikes. That's a very quick 0-2 on this hitter, and now you have to shift into protect mode. A lot of ways the pitcher can beat you here. 2 up, 2 down. The way he's swinging the bat in this one, that pitcher is lucky he didn't send that one to the next county. That was a hanger for sure. Labrada, the next to hit, takes ball 1. The Rainiers down by a pair here in the top of the 9th. And that one hammered. Gets into the corner, but it's foul. And 1-2. Upstairs.
2-2.
Winkler is just 1 strike away. Strike 3. Got him swinging.
Yes.
And that's the ball game. Winkler with a terrific appearance in relief, helping them lock down the win. Pitched a clean inning for the save. Lockdown relief out of the pen, exactly what they're counting on him to deliver. So they turn to their closer, Kyle Winkeler, on to try and lock this thing up.
Kyle Winkeler.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Felnin Celestine, 1 for 3. Not a great showing from their offense so far. One of these hitters has to find a way to spark something and get them some runs. Line drive. That's a base hit. Off to a good start with the leadoff knock. Manuel Margot getting ready to hit. Puts this one in the air down the line. Racing over to make the catch. And next, the cleanup hitter, Hogan Windish. That one fouled off. Comes up empty, strike 2. No fun getting jammed like that. Got the swinging strikeout. Only 1 out remaining. So down to their final out of this one. Didn't do a good enough job of timing up the pitcher's fastball, judging by that swing. In there at the knee.
Let's go.
No balls,
Change up. Drop it in. Let's drop that change up in. Make it look like it's going out.
Oh
no,
right
I
to the
swung it
backside.
hard, and he's going to steal.
And now a man in scoring position.
It's okay.
Winkler is just 1 strike away. In the air to right, and that should do it.
I got it.
Gets under it for the out, and that's your
Another
ball
save.
game. Winkler
Let's go.
had a strong showing in relief in the win. Didn't allow any runs and got the save. The best reliever.
Ooh, we're 6-10. This is a big moment. Whatever this game is, whatever I'm gonna get thrown into, we're 6-10.
So they turn to their closer, Kyle Winkeler. This won't be easy, coming in with the bases loaded. This call to the bullpen is brought to you by Mid-South Electronic Credit Union. You can bank on them with your business. And there's a ball. Gut check time for him on the mound. I'm interested to see how he handles this situation. Puts this one in the air,
Is that a
down the
pop
line.
or is that
Puts
away?
it away. As they escape the bases loaded.
Woo!
Bottom of the ninth. And now, Bryce Matthews. And that drops in for a strike. Hit in the air, right field.
Another pop.
I got it.
And there's one down. He's 2 outs away. The catcher getting ready to hit. He's already gone yard in this game. And
That missed. That's
that's
a ball.
outside.
1 ball, no strikes.
That one missed.
Ball.
We're in the bottom of the ninth inning. Home team down by 1. Swing, high fly ball to center field.
3 straight,
Two down.
4 straight pops. 3 straight pops.
So down to their final out of this one. Late swing, fouled it off. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball.
Nice job to lay off
1-1.
the fastball inside. He made the right call. And now
That's
2
the
and
ball.
1.
Hook.
Trying to eke out at least 1 run and send this ball game to extras. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Strike 3.
Yes!
Got him swinging.
Woo!
And that's the ball game. The Isotopes hold on to win a
7
tight
and
one
10.
as this one ends as a 1-run ball game. Winkler had a strong showing in relief in the win. Went a little longer than you usually have to for a save. Lockdown relief out of the pen, exactly what they're counting on him to deliver. Nice job to help get the win.
It's right off the bat. See if we can make ourselves 8 and 10. Oh, and those darn aces. We went on that tear against last year. Right at
So
the
the
end.
closer summoned from the bullpen, Kyle. Digging in for the aces, Brandon Drury. And that misses away.
1-0.
Late swing, fouled off. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Up.
Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. 1-2 offering. In the
2
dirt.
balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. 2-2 now. Nice eye right there. What a take with 2 strikes. Still a full count after the foul ball. Payoff pitch. On the ground, right side, Amador.
Nice. Second baseman to
That's an
first.
out.
Out.
The designated
Oh,
hitter,
not that
the
it
next to hit.
matters.
He's already homered in this
Freaking
ball game.
Reno's killing us. 8 and 10.
Fly ball
pipe
down the
dream.
line, over near the wall. Nobody can get there, and
7
it's a
and
foul
11,
ball.
no matter what I do here.
Ripped towards third. Play is made,
Yep,
2
he's
out.
out.
And here at the plate, Aramis Garcia. 0 for 3, 2 strikeouts and a flyout.
Ball 1. 1 ball, no strike.
That one in there, and the count even 1-1. 2 outs, bases empty. Dives, but it kicks off the glove. The throw is still in time, and they do get.
Oh.
And now it's the switch-hitting second baseman, Adael Amador. Fly to center, and that ought to do it. Gets under it for the out, and that's your ball game. He gave them a textbook performance out of the pen, and so they turn to their closer, Kyle Winkeler. So digging in, Brandon Drury. 0 for 4 thus far with 3 groundouts and a strikeout. Pitch is in there. Strike 1. High in the air, out to right, Beck. 2 away now. And he should be feeling good after getting that first batter in this high leverage spot. Now he can attack with even more confidence. The designated hitter, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Lined, and that's a base hit. Coming to the plate, here's the throw. But it's offline, the run will score.
Sorry, guys. I
and
think
they
I was
lead
gonna
it
probably
in the
have to do my
10th.
last one here.
Here's the catcher, Aramis Garcia.
My
1 for
head's
3.
just not in it anymore, unfortunately.
1 run in the inning so far. Here in the top half of the 10th. Strike 2. Looking at 2 straight pitches and now down 0-2. You're just hoping to make contact. Already in a big hole, and the pitcher clearly has the advantage. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fights that one off, will reset and do it again. Now here's the 0-2. Rips one to right, and
Okay,
ball.
foul.
Spoils the 2-strike offering, another coming up. 0-2, rocks and fires. Gets it by him for the strikeout.
Yes. Thank you.
So a run on 1 hit, no errors, 1 runner left on base. Last 2 out and a runner in scoring position. Jason Hinchman will hit next.
Hey, no one better. What's up right here?
Wide to center, and that ought to do it. Ball game. He gave them some good work out of the pen here. Wasn't so they bring on their closer. Now the left fielder, Alex Verdugo.
Kyle Winkeler.
Just missed. Nice job to lay off the fastball inside. He made the right call. In the air, along the left field
Got
line.
it.
Pulls it down. That ends the inning and limits the... All set to start the 9th inning in this
more
one.
inning,
And here's the first
probably.
baseman, Ivan Melendez. There's a strike. It's all well and good to be patient and drive up the pitch count, but when you get a first pitch fastball like that, in this big a spot, gotta unload. Hoping to put the tying run aboard. In there, got the strikeout looking. And the leadoff batter set down here in the ninth.
Back, the second baseman.
And now at the plate, Brandon Drury. Foul ball there. Turns, rocks, and fires.
1-1.
High fly ball to right field. Ward. And a couple of quick outs.
Okay.
So it's their last chance of the ball game. First pitch, and here's the appeal.
Yep,
And
yep.
James Kingsley says the
Strike.
bat came around. The 0-1.
1-1-1.
And that one finds its way through. The tying run is aboard. And now, Aramis Garcia, 1 for 3. On the ground to the left. Fair ball.
Hit me a 3. Hit me a 3.
They stop the lead runner at second, now 2 on with 2 outs. Now it's the shortstop, Reynel Delgado, 1 for 2. Close one, but doesn't get the call. In the air to right, and that should do
Come on,
it.
is that it? Is that it?
Ball game.
Save. Boom.
Winkler put together a strong outing in relief to help him to the victory. Went a little longer than you usually have to for a save. Evaluators always like to see relievers come out and take care of business. He did exactly that, and they got the win.
Awesome. Okay, that was super fun. I enjoyed that. I maybe will get on later. Maybe I'll do some NHL. Who knows what we'll do. But thank you to anyone who watches this or watches back. Really appreciate it. And we're going to continue our quest to make it to the majors later. Thank you.